Hi, I'm Mike. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to my take on bubble nail art. Let's get dangerous. Let's get started. I first became interested in doing nails after meeting a nail artist named Lisa. She does amazing nail art, and I will link to her Instagram in the description. After I met Lisa, I went online and I started researching all sorts of nail art. And one of the first people I found on YouTube was Gemma Lambert. She's the head of the nail team in the UK. Her channel, which I'll link to in the description as well, is full of great videos, one of which was a bubble art tutorial. And that goes something like what I have on my finger here, where you have random bubbles that you create using pigment powder. I'm going to create a cool effect doing a slight variation on that technique. So my minor variation on the bubble nail art starts just the same as you would see on Gemma Lambert's tutorial, and that is with a coat of base coat and then 2 coats of the color that you want the background to be. In my case, that will be black. Okay, now that I have 2 coats of my color on, I'm going to pick my pigment powder colors. So in this case, rather than doing kind of random bubbles as I've seen done in the past, I'm going to do a little bit of shape. So to go with that shape, I am choosing 2 shades of red. This is kind of a burgundy. The actual color is blue russet. And then I'm also using flamingo pink. So what I'm going to do is I'll have those set off to the side here. I will take my nail, and I'm just going to take a little brush. This is like a stenciling brush, whatever little brush you have. And I'm going to dip it in the red powder, the blue russet. And then I'm going to just brush it on the nail. I'm going to be focusing on this side because that's where my design is going to be. So I've got that. I'll just kind of brush off the brush, and then I'm going to grab some of the flamingo pink and go over the blue russet. Just want to make sure that I have it in the areas that I want it in. I think I'm going to end up with more flamingo pink than blue russet. That's okay. So I'm basically getting it everywhere, but the point is just to make sure that the nail is well coated. I'll shake off my stick here. So now that I have that where I want it, I need to put out a little bit of top coat to put over this. So this is how you do the dots. So I'll set down my nail. I'm then going to take my top coat. I am using Gelish's line, so I have their Top It Off. And I'm going to put a little spot of that on my board here. Don't need a ton of it, but I'll do a couple drops. And then what I need is a dotting tool. Now you could use an orange wood stick with a point, a small brush if you have a nail art brush, but I'm just going to go ahead and use a dotting tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that nail and I am going to dip my dotting tool into my top coat, and then I'm going to draw my design. One dot at a time. Alright, so I have my shape on there. I'm going to go ahead and put it under the LED lamp for 1 minute. Alright, here's where the magic happens. So the nail is out of the lamp. Now what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of paper towel with some alcohol on it. So whatever you use to get rid of your sticky layer, that's what I use here. And then you're just going to take your nail and wipe it off. And you will see that the pigment powder comes off of the nail everywhere except for where the top coat was. Now, I tried this with glitter to see if I could use something cheaper and that maybe more people had around to do this. The glitter would not come off. It adhered so well to that sticky layer that I could not get it off. The final step to do for this is to top coat it. So I will do that and then we'll do the final reveal. Alright, here it is, the final heart bubble shape. One thing to note when doing this design is it does give a little bit of a raised surface where those bumps are. Just so you're aware that it will do that, but if you do small enough dots, it's not significant. So there is my lovely half a heart gel bubble nail art. So that's how you can use the bubble nail art technique to create all sorts of unique designs. Stars, hearts, all sorts of shapes, people's initials, whatever you want. Now, one suggestion I do have is that if you're doing this technique, you might want to use this latex tape. This is a cuticle protector, and you place that around the cuticle. It is latex, so make sure that you or the person you're doing it on are not allergic to latex. You put that on the cuticle, so then when you're brushing on the powder, it's not getting all over your hand or that of your client. Just one simple technique. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit subscribe and like the video. Thanks for watching.